What's up, everyone? I'm Gary Stonecipher with 214 Media coming at you with another episode of Tech Tip Tuesday, where we help you, our fellow business owners, with actionable tools, tips, and ideas to increase your brand awareness, ultimately driving customers to know, like, and trust you. Being a business owner is not as easy as we all think. Like you, we at 214 Media live it daily. We all have so many things to track, stay on top of, and learn while juggling life's issues. And our current situation is not helping any. Anyway, during this week's episode, we're starting our multi-part discussion about the digital marketing trifecta and why it's important as a business owner to understand it and how it should fit as part of your branding efforts. More specifically today, we'll be covering the concept of earned media, what it is, how it fits within your brand, and your digital marketing strategy. For those of you tuning in for the first time, we appreciate you spending valuable time with us. We are an all-military, veteran-owned, one-stop shop digital marketing agency where we help business owners and brands from all over the country increase their brand awareness. Anyway, that's enough about us. Let's stop wasting time and let's get started. Just a quick reminder for everybody who's watching, go ahead and leave some comments during the live stream especially, okay? Because we have a Q&A section toward the end. So leave your comments, leave your questions, ask, and we will try to ask or answer them as best we can during the live Q&A portion. And if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to leave a comment and please smash the like button. And as always, I'm here with Annabelle Pacheco. You guys and gals, business owners, friends, and partners should all know who this gentleman is. Let's do a quick shout out. You know what time it is? It's shout out time.
Yes, sir.
All right. And today we want to give a big, huge shout out to our actual sponsor for the show. We have a show sponsor this week, a fellow veteran-owned business, Clarksville Real Estate, Inc. They are one of Clarksville's premier real estate agencies. And for all your buying and selling needs, go check them out. And if you want to learn more, go check out the link in the description and you can go check out their website and everything that they've got going on. All right, cool. Now let's go on to today's topic. Today's topic is a very, very interesting one. So, digital marketing, we talk about it all the time, that digital marketing is it's something that every business does and every business practices, especially in this day and age. And, in the 21st century, if you run a lawyer's office, you're doing digital marketing. If you're a photographer, you're doing digital marketing. If you're a baker, you're doing digital marketing. Everybody does some form of digital marketing these days. And I know that back in the day, it used to be that, they would say what a sign, business without a sign was a sign of no business. Now it's now it's like a business with no digital marketing is a sign of no business. So everybody, this affects everybody, every brand, a blogger, a YouTuber, it does not matter. So digital marketing is very important. And there's a lot that goes into it. And we see it every day. I mean, we deal with our clients all the time and we know how much work and how much effort it actually takes to run a digital marketing campaign for a company. And, there's a ton of strategy and there's a ton of research and you've got to figure out, your avatars and all that other stuff. But before you get to that point, we feel that it's pretty important that business owners know a couple of basic concepts for digital marketing and how to expand their reach organically and all that other stuff. So what we wanted to do was go into the digital marketing or branding trifecta and kind of unpack it. So that way, over the course of the next couple of episodes, we'll break it down into small bite-sized chunks, and hopefully, businesses out there, you guys out there, will completely understand what we're talking about and the importance of it. And then once you understand the basic concepts, you can start implementing it into actual strategy. So anyway, I'll just turn it over here to our digital brand architect, Annabelle Pacheco. He's got many names, if you guys don't realize that. But anyway, Annabelle, how do you want me to do this? You want me to switch this over to full screen so you can show your slide and chat, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's switch it over. I'm gonna show him a graphic real quick. Okay, so when we're talking about earned media, the thing that people needs to remember is that basically the title is kind of telling you what it is. It's something that is not given to you. You're gonna earn it, and you're gonna earn it obviously, through the mentions, the shares, the reposts, the reviews. And I'm just gonna key on a couple of these things real quick, because when you publish content on the internet, let's say, for example, you publish a post to your Facebook, and the post just sit out there. People start getting likes on it, and the post is not doing nothing other than that. That's not really earning you nothing, because people is just liking the post. Now, when people start mentioning that post, they start resharing it to other people. They start reposting it in other websites, or they start sharing it through a text message or something that you can gather analytics from. Now you're talking about earned media, because people is actually sharing that content that you just generated organically. One of the things that tied into this is how that goes along with SEO. But a lot of people get confused on what earned media actually does for SEO, because SEO actually allows you, okay, let me back up. SEO is search engine optimization, and that allows you to control and manipulate what it is that you actually gonna do. So search engines like Google, Microsoft, Bing, or even Yahoo pick up the content that you're actually publishing on the internet for you to be able to surface up in their search results. You heard me saying before, SERP is your search engine results page, and that's what allows you to surface yourself up through the rankings. One of the other more important things about this is that back in the old days, people used to pay for advertising on newspapers and things like that, and they didn't call it earned media. It was publicity. So it's kind of like along the same lines, but think of it as digital publicity, because it's just transformed. It has evolved over the years, and the huge difference here is the content. I see a lot of websites and outlets or small businesses that they publish content, and they just publish, but it's not what you're publishing. It is that the stuff that you're publishing is actually engaging with your audience, meaning that your audience is starting to interact with that content in order for you to have that earned media effect, through the reposts, the reviews. Another key one here is go ahead, Gary. You was going to say something?
I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going to ask you real quick. So by engaging with your content, you're not talking about hitting the like button and the love button and the smiley and the angry button. That's not engagement. We're talking actual, like, asking questions, commenting, and sharing.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely.
Because I know some people think that when they hit the like button that's it's a form of engagement, but it's not an engagement that the algorithm is really truly cares about.
All that means is that post came across somebody's feed, and they give it a like, they give it a smiley, they give it a love. But beyond that, what are you actually doing with that content? Are you resharing that? Are you commenting on that content? Are you telling somebody else, hey, this is what I think about this? Or what are your customers doing to create awareness about your brand through their actions? So that's like one easy way to tell that you're getting earned media, because if somebody takes one of your posts and share it in another platform, or even in the same platform, and tell somebody else, hey man, check this out, I just found this really cool brand or this really cool product, this is what it does, this is why I like it, that is earned media. That is actually getting that traction that you want organically to get your product known, or your business known, or your brand out there. Yep.
I think I've read recently, I read an article about it, because doing a lot of study on this and stuff. I think they call it electronic word of mouth.
Yes,
is that absolutely. That's kind of the term I think that people are starting to use, is electronic word of mouth is what earned media is.
Yeah, you just stole the thunder, man, because that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's like the easiest way to say it is the new online word of mouth, and that's when stuff start going viral, because people start sharing it, reposting it, other websites are picking it up. And that's what's going to surface you of the rankings for somebody else to say, okay, this is the it brand now, or this is the it product, or the it business that people is gravitating towards, in social media, or even in regular media, whether it be newspapers, magazine publications, and things of the like.
Right. So the earned content or earned media, that's all part of the know, like, and trust. That's where people get to know you. And it's, when it comes to a brand and it comes to a product or a service, that electronic word of mouth it's very organic, and it's part of the know, like, and trust. So getting from your owned and your paid media, basically your earned media is in a lot of ways, it's a lot more powerful than obviously you're paid and you're earned, and you're paid and you're owned, and we'll break down paid and owned over the next couple of tech tip episodes. But earned is really powerful because that, like we said, it's your electronic word of mouth, and that's where people like know you, they like you, and they kind of trust you because they're like recommending you. So to get to that point is where where ultimately every brand wants to be. So yeah, so earned is definitely very, very powerful, and it's a free. I mean, so you have to remember what I know. We chat about this internally a lot, but social media, the platform, the algorithms are designed to work against us. Dare I say that? They are designed. They are designed technically to work against us, and since it's free, since the platforms are free, we are all the product. We are not. I hate to say it, but the platforms, I won't mention any because I don't want to get shut down. They don't have our best interest at heart at all. They want to line their own pockets, which is fine. It's a business. I got it.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
The goal
kind of segues into something else that we wanted to talk, right?
Yeah, but the earned, getting that electronic word of mouth is so powerful because now people are just spreading it instead of depending entirely on an algorithm to spend it or to spread it. Or when you pay and you're doing paid media, you're counting on on the ads too. So long story short, your earned media is very, very powerful, and it is basically looked at as electronic word of mouth, and you have to get to that point. And it all falls into your business, your digital marketing strategy too. So you want to try to drive your awareness and your brand awareness. Yeah. So you want to try to work your content to where you can get it to where people are just sharing it, physically talking about it, and giving you props basically.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a fairly simple concept. It gets kind of difficult, and we'll talk about this later on. Keep tuning in because we're going to keep diving deeper and deeper into this. But it gets kind of interesting and even more powerful when it starts blending with the other ones. So we'll get to that. There you go. Vanity metrics. I forgot. The term eluded me. When you're liking and hearting and doing all the little thumbs up things. That's all vanity metrics. Jason was talking about how actual engagement requires more than 30 characters.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a video that's typically a video watch that's typically 15 seconds or longer. So that helps with the organic reach.
Well, and another thing that people have to keep in mind is it's okay that you post frequently, but if you're posting too frequently, this could actually hurt your earned media content rankings or your efforts. Because I see a lot of websites and pages, they just post, and people is so annoyed by notifications these days. Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but I am. So if you start constantly posting all this stuff where it seems like every 5 minutes you're getting a notification from website X or brand X or whatever, eventually what your customers are going to do is they're going to turn that off, number one.
Right.
And they're not going to be tuning into your channel or what your brand is. So that's where you got to be strategic about the times that you're posting and how many times a week, a day you're posting. Once you start looking at your analytics, obviously you can look at all of that and you can gather, okay, these are the times that they're looking at my stuff. And this is about how many times I need to be posting. One, so you don't overwhelm them. And two, so you can actually narrow down the kind of content that you actually want to be publishing to increase your earned media effectiveness.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, so I use Facebook pages, to monitor all the business pages that we take care of. And then, you get on the Facebook side and you get all the posts and all the garbage from everybody. And it's like, I follow a lot of brands, and you're right. it hurts it hurts all of us if we're over posting because people turn that off and we're missing quality content or we're missing things because we're so annoyed by how often you're posting. And so your earned content and your earned media it just crashes to the bottom because people don't want to listen to you anymore.
Yes.
So, and I know there are some times that we get excited ourselves and we start posting like in the tribe pretty heavily, sometimes all of a sudden you realize, oh no, there was 5 posts in the tribe, but it's because there's a lot of fun stuff going on or whatever, but you don't want to overdo it to where it hurts your earned media content. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're really trying to, increase our YouTube presence. That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother tech tip. But, using YouTube is extremely powerful, and we're learning more and more every day, the power of it. But anyway, yeah, subscribe to it. Go check out our other episodes. And we'll do one final shout out for Clarksville Real Estate. Thank you so much for being the sponsor for this episode and making it possible. And for everybody else, please tune in next Tuesday at 8 a.m. Central for part 2 of our digital trifecta discussion. And make sure to leave your questions and comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Anyway, it's not about us. It's about you guys. And it's about our mission. And our mission is your success. Cheers.